Hey there, Aries. Welcome back. This is going to be a general reading, but after this reading, I do plan to do a love reading and see what's coming towards you in love. So if you want to catch that, it'll be the next reading after this. But for this one is going to be a general reading. We're just going to see what comes out. Whatever comes out is what I'm going to read, right? The Fool in reverse. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody who has sinister intentions. Five of Coins in reverse. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. All right, Aries, let's get into this. Give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Well, somebody's definitely not getting their way. I need a shuffle, guys, because the cards are not coming out. Star in reverse. So somebody's not getting their wish. Somebody's not getting their way. It looks like you have somebody around you that has some really bad intentions. Oh, because you're coming into this reading as the Queen of Coins. So you might be wealthy and you're attracting some very toxic people to you. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, this is going to be a big reading. Look at these cards. You have a letter. This is what I call a letter. When Spirit has a big message like this and it comes out in a plunk like this, it's a letter. It's like, hey, dear Aries, be careful. Aries, Spirit is saying to be careful, though. I mean, I was joking, but it's true. Spirit is saying to be careful. Spirit is saying to not show your wealth. Yeah, it's saying not to show your wealth, not to tempt people, okay? So, I don't know how you would do that, actually. Maybe dress with older clothing, I suppose. I'm not sure, but Spirit is definitely saying that you need to portray yourself as being poor. Or without. Well, Aries, it does look like you caught somebody's attention. And this person is going through financial issues. This person has sinister intentions here, okay? They're not getting their wish. Very toxic energy. They're not going to get their... I mean, what I'm seeing here is they're not going to get it. I mean, I hope not. According to what I see here, they're not. But we still have these cards to go through. I'm going to put these to the side. But we still have those cards to go to. So far, so good. You have attracted this person. Some very negative energy here. There is an ending of a cycle here. The ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So something else is going on here. You're completing something. You're getting ready for the next chapter here. I'm hearing that you're putting yourself out there. And that's another thing that's causing you to get attention. You might have more reasons to celebrate. And this appears to be causing you to get more attention by people who are not good. The good news is that if you have financial goals, you're really close to reaching them. There is something going on here where you're going to complete a task. You're going to complete a task. This is a difficult reading, guys. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're like really forthcoming, and sometimes they're difficult. You are going to complete a task here. But there is something going on around you that you need to be aware of here. You're having a success. You're getting placed up higher. Does that make sense? You're being promoted. You're getting to something that's going to be higher than you. There's something here that you have an obligation to. It is something that's going to require you to to use your morals, your ethics here. Okay, because there is something going on here where there's a miscommunication going on. There's a miscommunication, yes, but it's more than that. It appears to be something to do with what you're saying. Okay, so there's something about what you're saying. Spirit is saying to be careful with what you're saying. Possibly online. Be cautious of what you're saying. Be careful not to get caught up in a whirlwind of thoughts that you're sharing online. So be cautious with that. There's definitely something here that you don't know that's going on. This could be online or this could be in person with people that you are around. There's somebody that is analyzing your finances. There's a lot of talking going on, but it's more of not talking, it's more of whispers. People are whispering, yes. And it's because they're unsure of a future. If you are arguing, maybe you have said something online or you said something to somebody that was that made this person feel like they wanted to argue with you, but I don't think this person actually argued with you. I actually see this person as somebody who was trying to play mind games with you and be manipulative to try to get you to say things. They wanted you to feel unproductive. Yes, they wanted you to feel foolish. They wanted you to feel immature. They definitely wanted to make you feel a certain kind of way, right? To get a rise out of you. So Spirit is saying to watch your tongue. Yeah. Watch your tongue. Watch what you're saying. Especially right now because people are not acting right. Some people are not acting right. Okay? Yeah. Somebody wants to come back to something that you said. Okay, so there's something going on where somebody wants to repeat something. They want to repeat something. Let's see what else comes out. So if you've been arguing with somebody, it could be about something about the family or a home. Yes, it's conflict. This person wants to combat you about happy home, children, maybe raising children. Something to do with children, something to do with the home. This is what they want to argue with you about. For one of you, this could be a family member. You're arguing with somebody about a family member, or you're arguing with a family member. This could also be about marriage, something about marriage. Maybe you said something about marriage. Or you said something about your dreams. It could be either or, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You do have somebody around you who is in this energy, in this Emperor in reverse energy. So I could see this person as being very narcissistic, okay? Just very narcissistic. But they do feel like something's unfinished between the two of you. This person could be another Aries, possibly. There's good Aries and bad Aries, right? I can see this person as being very immature themselves, but they're trying to portray you as being the immature one. They're trying to control you. Yes, Aries, this person is trying to control you. They want to control you. See, because the way that they're talking, the way that they're trying to get you to say something. Okay. There's a level of jealousy coming from this person. Oh, so there's okay, so pay attention to red flags, okay? If this is a family member, I mean, this could be a family member or you argued with this person about family or something about that, right? Whoever this person is, there is a level of jealousy. And I see there was a discussion here. They had a discussion with somebody about you. They were talking about their, okay, so they could have been talking about their father or your father, which I don't understand that, but something about a father, a controlling father. They were being bullied. They're talking about you, and then they're bringing up something about a bully, or they're saying that you're a bully and you're in your ego, and it looks like they're comparing it to their father. So this person has a very abusive father. So there's something going on about what you and this person spoke about, and it's triggering them, and they're talking about their father, which is concerning, especially because this person doesn't seem to like their father. There's something going on here with this person with the tower in reverse. It's like this person is reluctant to change something. To change something, it's like they're clinging on to this idea. It could be outdated ideas. They're clinging on to this. It's like we're in the year 2025, right? Like this person needs to wake up. Something's going on here. They're refusing. They're refusing to go through a transformation. This person's refusing to grow up. That's what it is. I see this person is drinking a lot. Okay, they're coming together with these people, and they're talking about you and their father. There's like a connection there, at least in this person's mind. You might not even know this person's father, but there is a connection between you and this person's father, and I feel like it's a trigger. But what's concerning is that this person feels like they're automatically right, like they feel like they have the right to judge you, judge a situation, and it's like they're trying to encourage this group that they're drinking with to push something forward. Okay, let's see what else comes out in this reading. This is very unusual reading, but we do have balance coming out. King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Blades in reverse. This is a long reading, longer than I was expecting. Knight of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Coins in reverse, Three of Sticks in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Eight of Blades in reverse. They want to push something forward because they definitely want to get their own way here. Okay, they want to get something their own way. Like, get their way. I'm saying it wrong. What I'm trying to say is that they are trying to achieve what they want. They want to get their way. Why does that sound wrong to me? Every time I say it, it just sounds wrong to me. There's got to be a reason. They're trying to change you, Aries. I want you to know that. This person is definitely trying to change you. Okay, they're trying to make it seem like you need to go see, or they're trying to push that you go see a therapist, a counselor. But the thing about this counselor is that this counselor, there's a reason that this person wants you to see this specific counselor. Okay, because that's what I'm getting. Look at the bottom of the deck. I have the Tower card. Okay, um there's a reason that they want you to see this one specific counselor, and it's because this counselor more likely is somebody who is working with them. Let's see what else comes out at the bottom of the deck. I think this counselor got paid by this person, or they could be dating this person. Maybe you don't even know that. So there's something that this person is very passionate about, and they're trying to get this counselor, therapist, karmic. Okay, this is a karmic. Not all therapists or counselors are good people. I mean, let's just be real, right? Not all of them are good people, but this person is supposed to investigate something, so they want to counsel you so they could get information out of you, so they could figure you out. Huh. so they could figure you out, so they could figure out something, some kind of knowledge that you have, of course. That's what it is. So they're trying to like abstract the truth from you because they're afraid. That's what I'm getting. They're afraid. There's a level of fear. A level of fear. And it has something to do with this. It could be about a relationship, money, finances. There's a fear here. Let's see what else comes out. At the bottom of the deck, we have the four of wands. So this could be about a relationship. A fear. Yeah, about a relationship. About a home. About a party, a celebration. There's a concern here about that, about your finances, financial stability. At the bottom of the deck, we have the lovers. So they could be worried about you getting into, ooh, yes, look at that. Two of Cups is coming out at the bottom of the deck. So this could be like they're worried about you getting in a relationship, starting something new for yourself, going into a new direction, and bonding with somebody else. Because then you'll be protected. So, which means your finances would be protected. Yeah. See, and that would be like their nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, this would be something that's going to end up stressing them out. So, if you were to go off, oh, I don't understand this. So, be careful with what you're saying here. Look at that. Fear, anxiety. Fear and anxiety and stress and can't sleep and Aries, this person is stressed out of their mind. They want to make sure that they get some kind of information. It's because they're worried about the you getting support, you getting protected, or you being protected. They're also worried about your efforts being recognized. It's another thing I'm seeing here. You getting recognized for your success. They're stressed out about you receiving some kind of good news. I'm going to shuffle the cards. No. I'm gonna use these cards. They're worried about you getting good news. Okay, so what is that? Be careful with what you're saying online. You could be talking to somebody who's catfishing you. And this could be a family member who's doing this. They're worried about you socializing with somebody. All right. What was I going to ask, Spirit? Oh. Well, who are they worried about Aries socializing? Why are they worried about Aries socializing? Let's find out about that first. And we'll come back to that. Because you might receive a blessing. Is that why? Because you're going to make a decision. Somebody could come in and because they're worried about somebody influencing you. That's what it is. They're worried about somebody influencing you. Somebody influencing you. Because you're going to be receiving good news. Okay. So if you're going to receive good news, what's this good news about? I'm going to split the cards here. Six of Wands, a promotion. Six of Wands, a promotion. You doing something online. Getting recognition. Getting admiration. All eyes on you. I'm hearing like all eyes on you. It's something that they're really worried about. All eyes on you. Huh, that's interesting. So they're worried about all eyes being on you. I don't know why are they worried about all eyes being on Aries? So they're worried that you're going to get this good news and you're going to end up pushing them away, or you're going to end up going away yourself. But this is more like you pushing them away. You also could be giving up on something that they don't want you to give up on. Yeah. It's giving me this vibe like you might be giving up on your house. Maybe you've been buying a house and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away from this house now, or walking away from something. But it's not just you walking away from it, but it's also you pushing this person out of your life, pushing them away so they won't know what's going on with you. Yeah. This person's feeling very overwhelmed and they're feeling blocked. So they're concerned about you possibly getting into a new relationship or a new partnership. So if this is about business, which it could be, right? This is you going with a new partner, partnering up with somebody else. And it would actually be a very good thing because you'd be celebrating with that person. And it would be somebody who would end up protecting you. That's what I'm getting. Not only that, but if you're involved with somebody else, that means you're not going to be so quick to like argue with this person. You're not going to be so quick to engage in conflict with this person, and they know it because you're going to be protected. And I think this, if a new person's coming in, that person is going to be protecting you. You're not going to have the opportunity to have conflicts with this person. They want you to keep doing that. They're trying to set you up, Aries. They want you to say something, possibly something racist, or something that could be construed as racist. Because, nowadays you could just like literally turn anything around. I've seen people do it. They can turn everything around and make something seem, ooh, this came out. The Three of Coins in reverse. Huh. What was I saying? I have seen people take somebody's words and completely turn it around and make it sound like it was something totally different than what they originally had intended. You know what I mean? I think this person is hoping that you don't learn from mistakes, which is hilarious because it means that this person is a mistake. So in a way, it's weird because it's like they're admitting that they are the mistake. That's what I'm getting, but okay. They don't want you to partner up with somebody. They want you to be alone. Okay? There's something significant about that, about you being alone. You know why? I think because this person knows if you have a support group, then you're not going to be so easy to manipulate. Yeah. That's what it is. Because they want to do something that's shocking. They want to catch you completely off guard, like alone, shocking. Just they want to do something just out of the blue to catch you off guard, to like take something from you, destroy something that you have. They could possibly, if okay, so if this is an ex, they could possibly want half of something, half of property, half of a house. And I think that might be for one or two of you. Like they want half of everything or something like that, or half of the business. For another one of you, this person, there is a level of jealousy from this person, and they just seriously just want to destroy everything that you got. Like, leave you with no clothes. I mean, if this person could leave you clothes without clothes, leave you just on the side of the road naked, it would make them so happy. Like, because they really do feel like you don't deserve anything. Seriously, they feel like you don't deserve anything. Be careful with this person, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading, but this was a very complicated reading. And be aware that this person is definitely talking about you. And you know what? Narcissists will talk about you. Why? Why do narcissists talk about you? What is that? Why do narcissists talk about you? Think about it. It's because they want to turn other people against you. And this person, it seems to be comparing you to their father. Like, so it's like they're trying to make people around them more angry by bringing up stuff that their father has done, and then putting you in the same boat with their father. Okay, maybe this is a sibling of theirs that they're talking to. You know what I mean? Like they're talking to their own sibling, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know how dad used to do this and dad used to do that," or whatever it is, right? Whatever they're trying to compare you and that person to, and to make that person not like you. Okay. Anyways, Aries, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. Apparently, this reading is all about what it is that you don't see, and these are the things that you don't see. Let me know in the comments who this person is. This person did come out in this reading as the Emperor in reverse, so could be a father figure themselves. You know what I mean? Could also be a very corrupt person. Could also be a very controlling, domineering type of person. Not just that, but somebody who loves to take advantage of even the slightest little bit of authority that they could have on anybody. This person has a huge ego, so any kind of authority that they could have over your head or anybody's head, I could see this person as taking advantage of a situation, and I feel very strongly that is exactly what this person is trying to do. They want to take advantage of a situation. But not only that, Aries, not only that, this person wants to create this situation so they could take advantage of you in the situation. Yeah. So do be aware of that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading, Aries. Knowledge is power. Knowing what people are up to, behind the scenes, behind your back, that is where the power is. Yeah. Knowledge is power. Remember that. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Catch me in the next one, guys. And comment, because it really does help the channel grow. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.